Today's AskReddit post. What is something that exists solely because of stupid people? Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Let's get started. When my aunt died, I ended up with my mom and uncle talking to the funeral home advisor. But when they were discussing cremation, the funeral advisor made my uncle sign a form that he understands cremation is irreversible. Don't they know you can just add water, the old add water, and turn your loved one into paste routine? Corpse clay. Now make a pot out of it to store your next loved one's ashes in. Kinda like a 2-for-1 deal. The warning on a Superman cape costume that warns product won't give you the ability to fly, considering Superman doesn't get powers from his cape anyway. How dumb are people? Do not eat warnings on everything from washing pods to slug pellets. Those have existed since they came out. Yes, because the people who make them know that there are so many stupid people out there. Probably because of children thinking they're candy. I know it's a legality thing, but it's hilarious to picture a 4-year-old reading the warning label. The Darwin Awards. This is the most accurate possible answer. No smoking signs at gas stations. I was at a gas station in a rural area filling my tank and noticed that the entire base of the pump was used as an ashtray for cigarette butts. It broke my brain. Was it in Ohio? That is the only state I've ever seen people smoke while filling up in. Flat Earth Society. Some people just want to see the world burn. Asterisk. In 2D. I've seen labels on jars of peanut butter warning allergy sufferers that they contain peanuts. But that really exists because of lawyers. A person allergic to peanuts might eat the peanut butter anyway, have a severe reaction, and end up suing because there wasn't a warning on the jar saying people with nut allergies shouldn't eat it. Warning. Fire is hot. Actually, this was one of 2 things we didn't have to warn about when I was a tech writer for a major appliance manufacturer. The other was knives are sharp. Both were deemed to be significantly common knowledge that they didn't get warning panels. My mill used to make me so annoyed when I'd help by her kitchen. She'd warn me, urgently, be careful, that knife is sharp. I would always say, I'm 28, and I have kitchen knives at home. You don't need to warn me every time. In fact, my knives are way sharper than yours. To be fair, dull blades led to more injuries because they don't slice the way you expect them to. Either that, or people get mad at you for giving them a dull knife and then you get injured. Do not iron this t-shirt whilst wearing it. Man, we have 5 before you have to get back on stage and that wrinkle is terrible. It's just the sleeve though. Stick your arm on the table. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I went to a zoo, and in every animal exhibit there was a sign saying recycled water. Do not drink. And you know that's there for a reason. Some stupid person broke into an exhibit to drink that nasty looking water. It was probably so the animals wouldn't drink it. So I can just walk in the lion exhibit holding a do not eat sign and I'm good? Be right back. Can you Instagram live this event please? It's been 2 hours since he last posted. Probably already too late. The anti-vax movement. I have no award to give you, but it was awarded in spirit. Thanks. I'll receive it in the spirit that it is given. The don't dive in the shallow part of the pool sign. That's mainly cause of kids. You think kids aren't stupid people? Fair enough. A lot of warning labels on various products. You'll get a hairdryer with a do not insert rectally warning tag on it. While you may be inclined to wonder why it's on there, eventually you realize behind every stupid or strange warning label was a vastly more idiotic event that led to it. Every safety warning has a story behind it. The dumbest ones usually have the best stories. As the old saying goes, safety regulations are written in blood. Also, bad decisions make good stories. Once I jumped off a roof with a cardboard triangle trying to fly. I landed in the pool. My job. I work in IT. For the love of God, if you depend on your computer for your job, know at least a little about it. I would say that over 80% are for silly things. Some of the calls I have taken How do I keep myself from deleting my own files? What do you mean you cannot fix my broke laptop screen remotely? I am not trying to connect to the internet. I am just trying to get my email. My computer is off in the trunk of my car. Can you remote in it and install Outlook? I am not saying all IT jobs would go away. Just a lot of them. Had a ticket where the client didn't know how to turn on the computer. It was plugged in. All they needed to do was press the only button on the front of the case. Couldn't you do that remotely? Steve Harvey's career. The signs on a stroller that says take the child out of the seat before folding. And so boys and girls. That's why Crab Girl walks the way she does. Don't stare. Trump presidency. Arguably true. But the stupid people are either not voters or are GOP primary voters. People who ensured the worst man to hold the office, including all the slaveholders, would be inaugurated. Media twits who valued ratings over the nation. Like Joe Scarborough. Cable news nets. GOP primary voters who voted for a pervy moron because he was on the TV saying business stuff on his reality show. GOP candidates and campaign managers who decided they could still win long after they were only helping Trump. Hillary and the morons on her campaign who ignored what people with decades of field experience in Michigan and Wisconsin were telling them. If he gets re-elected, then I'll blame voters. Sadly, most voters of either party aren't particularly bright. This isn't unique to any political party and it's been like that essentially forever. Premium bottled water with extra oxygen. What? Don't buy that. It contains dihydrogen monoxide, extremely dangerous in bigger quantities and kills hundreds of people every year. Don't forget that dihydrogen monoxide is a major component in acid rain. Most importantly, however, amounts of dihydrogen monoxide have been found in the bloodstream of most humans in upper class countries. Idiots in cars subreddit are idiots in cars. Q Anonymous. Measles. Deep. Shallow. Middle. Jersey Shore. I have to admit, while I normally don't like reality shows, Jersey Shore was a guilty pleasure of mine. So ridiculous I couldn't look away. Still is for me. Paulie makes me laugh. The spread of coronavirus. The rate at which coronavirus spreads is best defined by two factors. 1. How dense the population is. 2. How dense the population is. I swear, when I first edited this I pressed D and not S. Damn keyboard. Haha, done. Most of conspiracy theories, but you'd never get the rare one that turns out true. I think it takes a certain amount of intelligence to even think up different things rather than just go with plain bland choice. Unvaccinated children. It's alright. Each one of those don't exist for very long. The warning on my hair dryer that says do not use while in the shower. Honey, I am done shampooing my hair. Toss me that blow dryer. A significant percentage of the world population. I live in fear of idiocracy becoming reality. The instructions on a packet of toothpicks. Hey, how is life on the outside of the asylum? It's got pretty weird on the inside recently. I was hoping someone would make a comment like this. Thank you. Stupid people. Stupid people led to unprotected sex. Unprotected sex leads to kids. Kids leads to stupid people raising those kids. Kids raised by stupid people led to more stupid people. The cycle of dumb. Like the circle of life for idiots. Me. Capital F. The current chaos in the world. One day my friend who worked at a gas station asked me to come over and help her print labels. So I did for a little bit of money. We spent 8 hours printing and cutting out labels that said do not consume. I didn't think anything of it that day. A few days later I went to the gas station my friend worked at to buy some gas and a few small things for my car and the toilet because it broke. I walked past some things and noticed on a bottle of some oil it had a label that said do not consume. Everything that wasn't food in the whole ducking store had a label saying do not consume. It was because the store owner was using bath salts. Mesh face masks. With little holes in them so you can pretend like you're protecting yourself when really you're endangering everyone around you. Woman with medium skin tone face palming. The anti-maskers are a plague on society. The amount of ducking babies in this country that the pandemic has brought into the spotlight blows my mind. It's like I knew there was a healthy amount of them out there, but holy shit, not this many. Racism. Yup, my father-in-law used to start on these rants about how black people this and that, and I say but your delinquent son does that same shit and he is white. I don't get invited over anymore. The warning on a windshield sunshade that states you need to remove the shade before operating the vehicle reminds me of the solar eclipse glasses with the same warning. If you're dumb enough to try driving with no vision, I wanna know how you got your license and how you aren't dead yet. I live in the deep south, so to keep my steering wheel from blistering my hands after work I use a folding sunshade in my windshield. It has a warning label, do not use while driving. Humans. The darn fish just decided to grow legs one day. Actually, the fish didn't decide to grow legs. What you're thinking of is a horse. Am I whooshing? Are you stupid? Or am I actually just wrong? Please help. It's a reference to a famous comment. Oh okay. I must have whooshed then. Sorry. Reality TV. Maury Povich. When looking for a house and you tour the inside, sometimes there is a strip of paper over the toilet seat that says do not drink. Speed limits. Nah, have to say this doesn't qualify. Drivers may not be immediately aware of road conditions in an area that require a slower speed. The Trump presidency. America. Damn those explorers. Sorry, I know most Americans are beautiful people, but my word, the shit you post on the internet is seen by the world. We were doing all right until the English showed up. Sums up basically all of world history for the last couple centuries. COVID-19. Vertical videos. Red Bull's motto "it gives you wings" was changed from wings because some dude tried to fly after drinking Red Bull. The warning labels on the back of anything and everything. OSHA. Actually, OSHA exists because greedy people. Some of the rules they create are because stupid people. But OSHA was created to protect workers' lives. Look at the conditions that the workers rebelled against. Bro, you actually watched the whole video. I'd give you a high five if I was a human. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more great content. See you next time.